Hi, I'm Cody.
And I'm Charlie.
And this week's episode of WX4 features... What's that sound? What's happening? What's happening? Charlie?
Ripple.
Welcome to the show, Rob.
What up, bro?
Oh, that was weird.
All right, wait. We gotta do it right. Gotta do it. You gotta do it. No, do that. Do the hook and then the hook.
Oh.
And then the pound.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Rob and Daniel of Hum Riffle.
Hum
Ripple.
Ripple.
Hum Ripple.
Ripple.
Two
Okay,
words.
Two words.
Stop. Ripple as in like a cheap
No, like
alcohol
water,
drink?
like Water Ripple, or the
There's
Grateful
so many
Dead,
ways.
the Grateful Dead song Ripple.
Okay.
or-
Okay. All right.
Cool.
Good.
We're
Yeah,
gonna pick a
All
basically.
pedal.
right. Now we got this. Pick a pedal.
What do we have, Charlie?
Classic Boss flanger. Classic DoD chorus. Some kind of bass driver.
Mm-hmm.
And then a loop pedal in case you got a noisy pedal. You can bring it in and out of
What pedal would it be?
I'd pick this one.
Okay.
the chorus.
What would you pick?
What do you mean?
Just-
Is that even
alright.
a question?
Yes.
Basis chooses
I will
this.
save that.
Leave that one. Save that
Read
for
your
later.
hey, read the
your-
question
Read yours first.
on the
That's
on the
right.
bottom.
Oh, okay. Now I see what we're doing.
Take
Wait,
that
he'll
one, Charlie.
read the chorus pedal.
Do I go first or do
Yeah,
you?
you
Yeah.
go first.
Okay.
Put that one down. We'll wait for it.
Is the old rock and roll formula worth keeping alive? Like industry, like or like songwriting.
Like
What do you mean
band
formula?
like guitars, bass, drums.
Yeah,
for sure.
Is it worth?
Yeah.
Of course, you
For
guys
sure.
would say that.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even
Like,
that we're
but the-
biased. It's like
It's a lost art
even
now.
even the rappers, even like rappers will admit when you go to a rock concert, it's like so much energy, it's like so much more hyped. I mean, like rap shows are cool too. You got the 808s pumping and stuff.
Absolutely.
But like even like people who don't like rock, they only listen to hip hop. When they go to a rock show, they do comment on, you know, how cool the crowd is, how much energy is going on. It's because people playing pieces of wood and strings.
You know what I've noticed is even big time DJs are starting to have live drummers.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and the rappers
Dude,
have
yeah.
Because
bands
the drummers
now.
look so
Rappers
cool.
have full bands.
Rappers have full
they're, like,
bands because it just looks
tight.
cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It also sounds better.
It's
so
better.
the
It
sounds
answer
better.
to
You
the question is
And especially if
it
you
works.
can actually find some good synthetic loops and mix it with
Oh,
real
yeah.
drums, then
That-
you end
you
up
just-
at least making it better to some degree.
Mhm.
You know, if it's done properly.
Right.
You know, if it's not done properly, you could ruin a whole song.
Oh, easily.
But,
Real quick.
You know, I think that there's a place for it. but
When I-
it's, you know,
Yeah, and when
be
I
careful.
hear like the idea of the old rock formula, I think of like four dudes living in a house together for months, writing a record,
sweating, and
just
fighting,
like
and
just like
crying, and
they
like
they,
Hum
they
Ripple.
really well we like they just like they're with each other all the time.
are y'all doing that?
Yes.
I want to so bad, and there's so few
Are
places
y'all
actually
living
doing
together,
that.
or some of y'all live
I live
together?
with our keyboardist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's
I'm waiting on the
There's-
room to open up.
Do y'all rehearse it there? Where do y'all rehearse?
in the downstairs of my
The
house.
basement.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and
So
it's
that's
just a
the-
lost art, you know.
Is
like
that the main hangout?
kind of yeah. Down in
Hum
the
Ripple,
basement.
Hum Ripple
It's nice and
HQ.
outfitted though. Yeah, it's nice and outfitted. So it's like furnished. We got like nice carpet and like it's a nice creative space. But I think there's a lost art of just guys just waking up and be like, oh, it's that guy, and like just being like mad at everyone all the time. You know, like
Right.
that breeds a different kind of. I could almost call it like a brotherhood or just like a family connection.
Yeah.
But that's lost now because it's like, oh, you go in the studio.
You do your thing.
You do like one guy goes in at a time. One guy has written everything. One guy goes in at a time, lays his thing down, then he leaves, and he might not even be there for the
Some
rest of the
bands
tracks.
record a record and all four of them are in different countries. at
That
the
too,
same
that too,
time.
that too.
You know,
I don't like
happens.
that. I think that's
It
lame.
happens,
I think it's
you
lame.
know.
There's
Not
a
cool.
different kind of visceral energy that you get when everyone's
that was
there.
one of my other questions.
Well, wait,
Has technology helped or hurt music?
Both.
Because
Both.
because you're saying because in the olden days you had to be in the same room and
You
because it was
had
on
to.
tape.
Yeah.
Or you could take the masters and fly them across the country and stuff. But it
If
was
you
very
wanted to, but like,
difficult.
why would you do that when you're an up and coming band? You don't have the money to do that.
Well, yeah, no.
Unless you're like an industry plant, like the Beatles, you know. I mean, they basically were. But you know, that's the thing is like you couldn't do that then. And now you can just send a dude a Pro Tools file.
Yeah. It makes things easier.
It does.
It
But I will
saturates
not
the
deny
market.
that.
It does.
Is what
But
it
like
does.
so
Absolutely.
many people have access to that now because Pro Tools doesn't cost like $50,000 whatever dollars anymore. It's not like everyone can have it now.
Logic costs
Everyone can have it
$200.
Exactly, and it's
And then
sometimes
everybody
it's
makes a
powerful.
beat.
Reaper's
Puts it
free. That
Ask
thing
me
is
to listen
free,
to it.
man. You know, it's there's just something different. I mean, there's plenty of bands that still
What,
do that.
What did your pedal have to say?
Oh, my pedal
What's going on
asks,
here?
is Jimi Hendrix relevant to my generation?
Ooh.
No.
There, Charlie.
No,
That's
not
a
at all.
tough one.
To your gen.
To our to
generation?
me personally, yeah. To Daniel, probably yeah, but not to our generation.
It's
just not.
No.
Okay, then
No.
we'll narrow it down.
People wear the
to
shirt 'cause
your
it's cool.
generation of guitar players. Is Jimi Hendrix still
Yes.
relevant?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Most of
Why
us are
wouldn't
still
he be?
playing blues like it's 1969.
Like, so you're...
I
People
blame
play
that.
his licks without even knowing.
Daniel, you gotta
That's
let
how
me say it.
relevant
Let me
it
say
is.
this, Daniel. Okay, so I blame the fact that guitar is not like radio. Guitar's not on the radio anymore, and I think it's because guitar players have been playing the same blues licks, guitar players have been playing blues for like 50, 60 years, man. And that's like what I think that sets the jam scene apart in our band, and like what we're doing is that it's not just straight blues. It's something different. There's something special about it. We got some electronica, we got synthesizers going, we got harmonies going. It's progressive, but it's still pop song format and friendly, and that's
I
what we're
called
you
it,
said?
when we were in the
That's what we're
control
shooting
room, we
for.
were like, this is pop progressive.
progressive
Progressive
pop.
pop.
Yeah.
Progressive
pop.
pop.
Progressive
pop.
pop,
We're a
yeah.
jam band that's confused. we're like,
Hey,
love
but y'all have the chops to back it up.
oh yeah, absolutely,
That's for
absolutely.
sure.
And
Jam
that's
band
that's more
curious.
important than anything.
When did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? And what just made y'all, come together and start Home Ripple?
We met at school. We all went to a music school that is in the area.
In the Duluth perimeter area.
Yeah,
you know,
Dylan,
perimeter.
Dylan, our keyboard player, he took me to an Humphreys McGee show for free. He just had an extra ticket.
So I didn't want to go.
And I'm from Indianapolis,
Really?
and
Okay.
Humphreys McGee is huge in Indiana, and the Midwest. They're representing the Midwest. They're from South Bend, so yeah, Dylan. And I moved down here. Didn't think a whole lot of people would know them, but they're big down here too. And
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's how me and Dylan met. He took me to a Humphreys show.
Yeah.
And then the other two had
School,
same school.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And so where can they find you on social media?
Just Hum Ripple. You could Google Hum Ripple, and we're the only thing that comes up.
Really?
Mhm.
All right, so we usually do, we don't usually do, it's very seldom that we do this segment, but we thought it would be perfect to do for y'all. It's called Blah or Blah, and Charlie is going to do it. So here we go.
This is blah or blah. I'm going to ask you a question. You just answer it. Fender or Gibson?
Fender.
Tube or solid state?
Tube.
Wedge or in-ear?
Wedge.
Ooh.
Whammy or hardtail?
Whammy.
Whammy.
Amplifier or modeler?
Amplifier. There's
You're on the fence.
Choose!
Amp or modeler?
Amp.
Amp.
All right. What?
Amp.
Electric or acoustic?
Electric.
David or Sammy?
David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth.
Eat it and smile.
What's the David Lee Roth face, Rob?
It's like
And that concludes
Blah or Blah?
Blah, blah, blah.
Before we close it out, is there anything that you want to say about your song Atlanta 2020?
it's a song about Atlanta in the year 2020, and hopefully,
It rocks, dude. It's
It-
so awesome. Are you kidding me? That song's great.
hopefully you listen
Dang.
to it in 2020.
okay.
They probably
Viewers.
will.
Yeah,
They
all of you
probably
out there watching in the future.
It's such a good tune, man. It's so rocking.
Nice to meet you, man. Thank you for
Of course,
having
let me
us.
see if I can do
appreciate
this
it.
right.
Good to have you.
Hook it.
Yes.
All right. Daniel. Right?
Thank you, bro.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Okay, hook
Next
it.
is Hum
Yes.
Ripple's
Okay.
performance of Atlanta 2020. Next week, same place, same time. Check out our Facebook and YouTube. They played 2 more songs. It's under the Just the Music playlist. Swoop.
the rain.